Hey, what if I told you you can acquire a native English accent of your choice, Native American, Native British, Native Canadian, from wherever you are in the world, without necessarily having to learn English? Would you believe it? Well, first off, my name is AYD, and welcome to Communicator, welcome to the English Intern community. And I'm a Nigerian, and I'm going to prove it right now. My name is AYD, I'm a Nigerian, and all my life I've been living in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I've only been to 2 different states before. I've never been outside of Nigeria before. You can hear my Nigerian accent. And so I live in Kwara State, by the way. I've always lived in Kwara State. But one thing I've realized is that from the comfort of my room, I kid you not, from the comfort of my room, I've been able to acquire this accent you're hearing right now. I never had to travel anywhere. I'm a full-time Nigerian. I've never been outside of Nigeria before. I just proved it to you. I got my Nigerian accent and I got this accent over the top of it. And I can tell you, I've been at this for quite a while. It is possible to acquire a native accent from wherever you are. You don't have to travel there. Now, I grew up being told by people it was impossible, which is the reason I kind of went on this adventure in the first place. So I started off a few years back, and here I am today. And I want to share my playbook with you. I want to show you how to do it if you will let me. I promise you, it's not necessarily as hard as a lot of people have made it, okay? And I promise you, now, being a non-native myself, I've actually realized the major reason, right, the major reason why we have a problem with sounding fluent, sounding native, is not so much about the fact that it's impossible. It's more about the approach we have to it. We have this traditional approach of wanting to learn English. We want to learn English. But English is a language, okay? You could learn it, I suppose, but I promise you, if you want the fastest route to actually getting better and getting fluent with English, you got to go past learning English. You've got to do some a cool word that I came up with, which is internalizing English. So that's where the word English intern comes from, okay? I have been utilizing this method for quite a while, for a couple of years now. I've not been learning English, I've been internalizing English. And that is why I've created this community of like-minded people. If you're interested to actually, take your communication skills to a whole other level, you want to be able to communicate like a native, you want to be able to communicate however way you want, you want to be able to switch between accents and do whatever you want, this is the place for you. We're not going to be doing the traditional textbook route or textbook approach to it, where we got to learn a bunch of words. Those don't really work. They're not as efficient. You probably can attest to this, right? So the internalizing way, or the intern way, is what we're going to be teaching here. And I'd like you to join me on this journey. We are colleagues. A lot of people say it's impossible to acquire a native accent, but that can't be true, can it? A lot of people have done it. A lot of people are doing it, and you and I can do it. So I'd like you to join me on this journey if that's the kind of thing you're interested in. And I'm just an accent fanatic. I'm an accent enthusiast, and I just want to keep leveling up my communication skills because I think it's cool, and I would like to, take as many people along on this journey and show them how I've been able to get where I am today. And with the kind of with the techniques and the methodology that I'm utilizing, which are quite unconventional, I dare to say. So anyway, if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, I'd like you to join me on this journey, and I promise you, you are gonna love it. So welcome to Communicator, welcome to the English Intern community, where we don't just learn English, but internalize English. And I promise you, you're gonna get a lot of value from this if you would just stick with me. I promise you. Hey, so if you love this video, could you give it a thumbs up and tell your friends about it? Your friends is cool, your next door neighbor, okay? Tell them about it. There is a new way in town. We don't have to learn the prepositions, the grammar, all of those. We don't need to learn it. We just got to internalize. I'm going to be talking about that on this channel. So if you got value out of this video, could you give it a thumbs up? It really helps me out. And share this video with as many people as possible. And let's do this together. We're colleagues, okay? We're going to do this together, I promise you. And if you have any questions, any comments, just drop it down in the comment section. I'm going to get to them as soon as possible, okay? Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the HEI community.